Hey, it's Feli from Floxies again, and today we are doing intermediate slider. To start, I am just going to add a grid to the slide. As usual, Command E for shortcut. I'm gonna name the grid slide and change the layout. Next, I'm going to add a div and add a heading as well as a paragraph. And then I'm just gonna drag the image wrap inside the grid slide. Next, I am going to add top padding for the image wrap. So I set it to 100%. And then I'm just gonna name the new div slide content. Give it a bit of padding and give it a bit of styling. By adding padding, change the background and change the layout. Next, I'm just gonna add another div and name it margin bottom 20 pixels and put the heading inside that div. Next, as you can see, I'm doing the same to all of the other slide. So I copy and paste the grid and move the image wrap around. I'm just gonna hide this slide nav. Next, I'm going to change the position of the left arrow. Also, I'm gonna give it top bottom padding. So I'll do the same to right arrow as well. Same thing here. I'm gonna add top bottom padding 10 pixels and then absolute to the left bottom corner. Now that looking good, I'm just gonna check it real quick. Looks good. So now I'm just gonna add a div and a title inside the image so it's more interesting. So I'll name it slide title wrap and give it a bit of styling. Change the position to relative and give it a bit of padding here. I give a gradient background. I'm going to give it a gradient of blue to match with the overall look. And the text color to white so you can see the text better. And then I'm gonna copy and paste the slide title wrap to all of the other slides. So now we are going to do animation for the slide. So if you click the class slide, you can see an option for slide animation. So here I'm gonna start with opacity and change the target to image cover and then change it to 0%, duplicate the opacity, change the target, and then same with the slide content. Now I'm gonna click the three of them and set to initial state. Now I'm going to add the move animation, change it, target it to slide title wrap, I noticed that I needed a div inside the slide content. So I'm just going to name it slide content inner, because I want slide content inner to move instead of slide content. So here we're back to the animation again. So duplicate that, duplicate the move, change the target to slide content inner, and set that to initial state. Next, I'm going to duplicate all of the animation and then just change the opacity and move so that it will reflect the end state. So here I'm just testing, make sure it looks good. I add a bit of delay to the move animation. And now we're gonna duplicate the slide in and name it slide out. I'm just gonna delete the end state and then untick the initial state and then make it into a class. So everything that have the same class will have the same animation. Here I'm just gonna quickly change the title and paragraph for all of the slides. I think that's it for the animation. So I'm just gonna publish this and then check them again. I think it looks good. So that's the end of our intermediate slider lesson. If you have any question, feel free to leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. And if you're interested with these lessons, you can register in the Luma link below. Have a nice day, everyone. Bye.